better than anybody.
Social Security is the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time.
He said the government is one big Ponzi scheme, and then he said Social Security is the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time. Do you understand why Social Security is so popular? It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's a social insurance system. So yes, young, able-bodied people are working, and they make sure old people don't slip into poverty. Look at this. Social Security dramatically cuts poverty among seniors. 41.5% poverty rate for seniors if you don't have Social Security. 10% when you have Social Security. The whole idea of Social Security is like, hey, you know what would suck for a civilized society? Having elderly homeless people. Having senior citizens who are homeless. Isn't that sort of like a cornerstone of a civilized society? Let's make sure all of our old people aren't homeless. Elon looks at that and goes, bro, it's a Ponzi scheme. We got to get rid of it. All right, let's keep going.
Well, people pay into Social Security, and the money goes out of Social Security immediately, but the obligation for Social Security is your entire retirement career. So you're paying with you're paying. Like if you look at the future obligation,
you can tell he's bullshitting. He doesn't even know how to get through it. He doesn't even know how to do basic sophistry here.
Of Social Security, it far exceeds the tax revenue. Far. Have you ever looked at the debt clock?
Yes.
Okay.
Social Security has nothing to do with the debt. Literally nothing. It's in its own lockbox. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking. He doesn't know basic things about the government. Holy shit.
There's our present day debt, but then there's our future obligations. So when you look at the future obligations of Social Security, the actual national debt is like double what people think it is because of the future obligations.
There's Joe Rogan holding Elon accountable. So you're gonna bring on the world's richest robber baron to lie to your audience about Social Security, and that's your fucking reaction? That's your fucking reaction? The debt has nothing to do with Social Security. Anybody who knows the first fucking thing about our government will tell you that. Oh my God. And then there's this lie, which he's a proponent of, which is, bro, Social Security's gonna go bankrupt by 2035 if we don't fucking do anything, bro. That's also a lie. You know what happens in 2035 if we do nothing to the Social Security program? If you hear, oh my God, it's gonna go bankrupt, what does that sound like to you? Oh my God, they have no money left. They're not gonna be able to pay anything anymore. That's what it sounds like, right? Oh my God, bankrupt, they're not gonna be able to pay anybody anything anymore, oh my God. Social Security will still pay out 83% of its benefits after 2035 if we do nothing. Nothing. So they're liars. This dude is a liar. And by the way you fix it, very simple, it's very straightforward. You only get taxed for Social Security on your first, the number now I want to say is like 170,000. Used to be as low as like 117. You only get taxed on like your first 170,000 for Social Security. If you just lift that cap, right? So that like somebody who makes $10 million a year, they pay Social Security tax on that whole $10 million, then Social Security is fully funded as far as the eye can see. So this is lie after lie after, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And again, just look at the optics of this, guys. Let's be clear, look at the optics of this. The world's richest man, he's a robber baron, billionaire oligarch, on a comedian's podcast. Comedian, I use that term loosely these days. Spreading total lies and misinformation about Social Security. At the same time, guys, what's he doing? The Social Security Administration says it plans to cut 7,000 jobs as part of significant workforce reductions amid the Trump administration's ongoing efforts to slash the size of the federal workforce. They are shutting down Social Security offices all across this country. That's what they're doing. For the first time in U.S. history, because of the world's richest robber barons, Grandma's gonna miss her Social Security check. We've never missed a Social Security check in the history of Social Security. Now, you're gonna start missing checks. Because the world's richest robber baron illegally hacked into our government systems and started deleting agencies he didn't like and slashing funding that he didn't like. We've never seen anything like this, guys. We've never seen anything like this. All right, I'm not done.